Welcome back. It's me, Jovian, back with another. Will this be considered a pickup house? Since I'm not doing pals, I'm more so doing timestamps. Whatever. Back with another pick a timestamp type of reading. As you know, as I grow accustomed to this YouTube, things will get better. Things are getting better. Things will get better. But right now, I'm just using what I got. So, you pick from 3 pounds. You could be short. Hopefully short. But these will be more so energy check-ins, whatnot. Just checking in on your energy, any messages the spirit has for my 3 groups of people. So we about to just get into it. So, and you know, when this grow, it's growing, we will have more variety. Cause I like having a variety, you know? I like having a variety. So, without further ado, we're gonna start with pile 1. Okay? How you doing? How you feeling, pal? This not even a pal. This is a timestamp. Group 1. This is group 1. There we go. Okay, what's the message we have? Okay. Oh Lord, this one's polished. It's gonna take a minute for me to do that. I like reading reversals, so it's that. The first thing I'm getting is that spirit will guide you. Power group 1, I think. I think you guys might have this. You guys have this. You guys. You guys. Okay, there we go. There's this bad habit of thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, right? And how I was just confused on what I want to say. You may think the grass is greener because there's some confusion on what might look better. But there's a tell-all saying that everything that glitters isn't gold, right? So, spirit will put you on a path, but you will almost delay it and go somewhere else because it looks prettier on that side from the outside looking in, and we get straight away from our paths and whatnot. We get straight away from our paths when we look at things that are not meant for us, right? Like, you can sit here and try to write your own story by looking at somebody else's story, but what people don't realize is that when you try to relive somebody else's story, you relive all their traumas too. You relive all of their issues, everything that came with it. So say your main goal is to earn money, right? And you see that, oh, this rapper is making money by rapping, right? So you start to do everything that rapper does. You're embodying the energy of that specific rapper, right? So everything that came with the rapper, you're about to experience, and that wasn't yours to experience, right? So we go on thinking that what looks good is for us too. And maybe this might not be the case. Like, you're over here trying to do or live a certain lifestyle that benefits somebody else, and it's not benefiting you, but you're doing the exact same thing, right? It's almost like when a teacher gives you, what the hell? Oh, dang. It's almost like when a teacher gives you, give out tests, right? But not everybody has the same test, right? Your question one might be different from somebody else's question one, right? Or the answer choices might be different for everybody, right? Or you might have test A, test B, test C, test D, like you're doing the Scantrons, you're doing the grade ones, right? But you over here trying to cheat off somebody and you end up failing while they passing because you should have paid attention to your own test, right? So that's one thing that's coming through. Anything else? 3. Oh, they want this to be quick, so there ain't nothing gonna come out. Okay, nothing else coming out. So I'm gonna leave this one on rest. What else do we want? We're gonna use these. We use these last reading. What's the energy of power one? What's the message? My bad. For power one. Not power one, group one. You need to keep your eyes on your own path and stop trying to pay attention to what everybody else is doing. What's the message for group one? It may be tired. Actually, you might probably be tired of. You're probably tired because it's like no matter what you do, it's still not good enough, right? And you're tired because you're walking a long path that don't even belong to you in the first place. So when you're back at square one, you're back at where it all began. Now you got to focus on your path. But now it might be a little bit easier because you learn from the mistakes. Well, I hope you would. Okay. Cool. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cool. What's this? Okay, you got conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and attention. You got dynamic, right? Oh, oops, my bad. Hope you can see that. My bad, I'm sniffling pollen. Okay. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So, okay, my bad. I feel like for y'all, this really emphasizes the importance of unity and making use of what works for you, right? Making use for works for you. And not only doing that, but utilizing it to its full potential. Or if it's not its full potential, it's its most in aligned potential. Right? Making it all come together. If it doesn't make sense to you when you look at somebody else, but it makes sense when you do it your own way. So it's like everything when you follow somebody else way of doing things, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work out. But it's a pattern for where when you do it the way you're supposed to, it works out. Even though somebody might not agree with the way you handle it or the way you do it, it works out for you. And just because they don't agree doesn't mean it's not for you. It's not for them, right? Because what agrees with you and your spirit will open paths with ease versus resistance. Okay? Mind you, these may be completely different. Like this is talked about life in general. So you may be wanting to go on a like job. I feel like it's more spiritual than anything, but we're gonna put emphasis on everything. This is spiritual. So if you're on a spiritual path, this is definitely for you, okay? Um but also don't be afraid to look at different avenues, right? The whole part of human experience is that we try different things, try new things out, right? So and that's the only way we know if it's for us or not. But the moment we get a hint that this ain't it, player. Nah, this ain't it. We need to hightail it out of there, right? We we tend to stay longer because we tend to stay in places longer due to our attachments, right? And we can form toxic relationships, not just with people, but with habits, with environments, with 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 you know mindsets, right? And the real point of life is not to do things with suffering, but with ease, right? But you can't take what you see for granted, right? You can't take what you do for granted. Not everything meant to, and not everything that's meant to come in your life is meant to stay. And so you got to work on not having attachments to these things, right? Okay, so we're gonna see what else we got. What else the energy? What else is the message? Nope, I don't want to use these. I'm gonna use these first. I never use these last. I don't know why. I feel like when I'm checking in on the energy. Y'all like that? I bet y'all want to know. Ooh, what are these? What cards? It's so fun I'm using these on a Thursday. Some of y'all might be pregnant too. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. That's one thing. Y'all might be getting knocked up. Some of y'all might, oof, tis the season. Some of y'all might be getting knocked up. Um, mm, some of y'all might about be having summer babies, spring babies. I mean, it is the season where the birds and the bees come out. Okay, so Oh, well, if you're having a baby, congratulations. Um, this is really stated that you just need to do what you enjoy, and you do what you enjoy by. I gotta sneeze. No, I don't. You do what you enjoy by experiencing, right? You do what you enjoy by going with the flow of what aligns with your spirit, right? Going with the flow. So say, so how I differentiate the two is, it's like when I'm trying something new, I just go with it. There's no attachment to the outcome, but so I just go with it, right? And I usually have a good time. But when it's not for me, I I always there's voices in that, not voices, they make me sound schizophrenic, but it's like this thought that comes up, like, should I, the spirit of doubt, that's what pops up, the spirit of doubt, all right? So this is a season of loving yourself. This is a season of loving yourself. If I jump around, I'm hitting just so many different topics right now. Some of y'all might just need to pleasure yourself. I really feel like y'all been a stick in the mud too. I feel like y'all need to loosen up a little bit. Y'all need to loosen up a little bit. I get it. Life done beat your ass. But though there's some need for you to be so stuck up and stick up and be so afraid to really, yeah, you've been disappointed and whatnot, but are you really healed from it if you allow that disappointment to dictate what you do and how you approach people and how people approach you? Like, you could learn from your mistakes, but you shouldn't let them. I always said, don't be a prisoner of your past, and I mean that, right? You don't need to be a prisoner of your past. Let that shit go. Let that hurt go. Now I'm gonna use these, right? I said this gonna be quick. And let more light in. Let more light. Hell, get out the house. I'm such a hypocrite. I need to get out the house. I'm a homebody. Y'all need to get out the house. If I gotta get out the house, you gotta get out the house. You get out the house. Some of y'all probably scared to love yourselves because people be telling y'all when you get a little ounce of that confidence, people will try to dim your light, saying, "Oh, you need to be humble." So you try to remain humble. You try to remain humble, right? But that's doing nothing. It's nothing wrong with humility, but it is over over modesty. I don't know. That's a word. Too much modesty can cut your lights out. And who cares if you're wrong? You experience. People want to say they live life I want to experience life. I want to experience life. I want to experience life. But a part of experience life is going through the ups and downs with it, right? It's going through the ups and downs and standing 10 toes down in it, right? So if you want to experience life, you got to take everything that comes with it, from the good to bad, and you got to stand 10 toes down in it, because it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense how you will allow other people to dictate what you do based off your experiences. Your experiences are not their experiences, right? So when you allow that fear factor to come in, you're self-sabotaging yourself. That's the word I was going to use in the beginning. I was just trying to figure out where I'm going to tie it in at. that's a form of self-sabotaging when you allow fear of what other people might say or think, right? And I know we was talking about, glitter and gold. And that's probably where it stems from too. People done talk down on your plan so many times and whatnot. And you probably see, okay, well their success. Maybe you need to do your own thing. You need to do your own thing. I need to be somebody, I don't know who it is. More y'all need to be careful who y'all have a baby by too. I'll put one more and let me just, go to the next group. My last video was an hour, so we'll see how I gotta do this. Okay, what's this one? If you really, never mind. I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm just starting out. I don't want to be controversial. I'm controversial if I say, never mind. Whatever your passion is, go for it. Don't let fear or people hold you back from it. I'm not a barb, but Nikki said, if it's really your passion, would you give the world for that? Would you give the world for it if it's your passion? Some of y'all need to go listen to. Somebody need to listen to Ganja Burn by Nicki Minaj. And just really, really, really tune in onto the second verse, right? I'm giving y'all songs to listen to meditate on. It's up to you to really utilize it, right? But that's really it for my group one, okay? We on the group numero dos. Okay, so. Okay, so this is for my group two. What's the message for group two? What's the message for group two? Spirit, what's the message for group two? Ah. Y'all need to be at peace with change and stop trying to fight against it. I need to be at peace with change. Stop trying to fight against it. Y'all gotta be at. Y'all don't like change. You are. This is very stubborn energy all the way around. You don't like change, right? For y'all to be such a, for y'all to want change, y'all don't like it very much. Y'all very stubborn to it. It's like Spirit's like, I give y'all what you want, but it's not. I give y'all what you want. I'm gonna sneeze, and I said as I about to sneeze, I'm saying bush. But anyway, I give y'all what you want. You say you want to be removed from a toxic relationship, but you go right back. You say you want to be removed from the job, but you begging to come back. You say you want to be removed from the job field, but you're in a same job field, just a different job place, company. Right? And y'all die on the hill for it too. Y'all die on the hill. But let me tell you something. God can move mountains. If God can move mountains, God can move you too. No matter how stubborn you could be. Right? You need to pray for clarity when transformation is happening. Right? You can't ask to be on a new level while still doing the same thing. You can't ask to be at a new space but still doing the same habits. You can't ask for that. It is two contradicting energies. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It contradicts. It causes friction. I like how I get visuals, so y'all have a some people are visual learners. Y'all might be the type of people who might have to learn the hard way, right? And when you don't have to, you don't have to learn the hard way. All you have to do is just go with it. But if you are the type, and I feel like most of y'all I just see it for myself. That's where I messed up at. Okay, if you have the ability not to see for yourself, you don't need to do it. If you have the ability not to see for yourself, and you still do it, you can't blame nobody else for yourself. This is that power where you need to be accountable for the turmoil. That's the word that comes to my mind. The issues that come. You can't be a repeat offender and still get mad. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. I like your minds need to be still. This is ADHD energy too. Some of y'all need to learn how to let it go. Let it go. It's funny. It's funny how people read. I'm about to defer right quick. It's funny how people read because it's like people sometimes read them. There's nothing wrong, but if you could read the same thing, look at the same picture, and get a different meaning from it, right? Mm. That was not ladylike. That's not ladylike, my bad. Okay. I said I'm gonna keep these short, so I'm just keep it rolling. I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna let it blow. Everything I say, y'all should take as a message, by the way. I be saying random stuff, but it makes sense. That's so crazy. I think we got one of y'all answers right here. Okay. I'm not a bottom of the deck reader, but look, it says change. Damn it, darn it, it says change. So, it says change. So, you have alchemy, and we have discernment. Discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform miracles of transmutation. I feel like transformation and transmutation go hand in hand because it's almost like how can you deal with the cards? How you handle the cards you've been dealt with, right? Because y'all gotta reshuffle at one point. Speaking of reshuffling, y'all look at my deck of cards. These cards I usually I redo readers with, but you see how they are. Anyway, transformation and transmutation. I like the word transmutation. It's almost it's turning. And I mentioned this in the other reading too, in the other video, but it's like turning lead into gold. How are you handling the change, right? Are you gonna repeat it? Oh, are you gonna repeat it, or are you going to use it to your advantage? I'm a person who uses everything to his advantage. Everything, right? If I wanted to go, if I wanted to, I use everything to my advantage. Everything, especially if I wanted to work in my favor. Life is like one big ass game, and how you play your part, how you play your role, determines how far you get, right? And knowing how to play your role, because you can't play everything. You can't play everything at one time. Knowing how to play your role is key. Okay, so this is for people. Some of you guys might be communicating and can communicate with the deceased, the dead. You know, y'all probably mediums and whatnot, but y'all probably like. Okay, so sidebar for those people who know how to communicate with, who can communicate with the mediums, not the mediums, the spirit of the departed, right? Spirit is telling me, oh my God, I feel like one of those TV psychics. Spirit is telling me that you're okay. No, but for real, if you're one of those people, and I'm gonna get back on track for the main reader, but if you're one of those people who can you got to develop, you can talk to the dead. You got to develop a level of discernment where you can differentiate your thoughts from the spirits, and then the benevolent spirits from the malevolent spirits. So and to do that, you got to remain still. You got to remain one with yourself, right? Your mind got to be at ease, right? Some of us, our third eye might be more activated than others. And you got to ask for protection from your angels too, right? Protection. Now, if you don't want to tap into that, that's fine. But let me tell you, it's going to progress. And when it progresses, you're going to think you're going crazy. But you're not. So, you got to have a level of grounding to yourself. And if you don't want to advance onto it, that's fine. So you be like, okay, acknowledge it, move on, be a little, and keep it moving. Say no thank you, keep it passing. But one thing about gifts, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Okay? What else we got? Oh. What's this? Ooh, spirit. Ooh. Okay. What we got? Spirit. You also. Child, I'm tired. Okay. I feel like it's more of an emotional pile. Energy. This is where my feelers come and play at. Okay, so we also, when it comes, this is also for my empath, right? If this whole reading resonates for you, I hate that word resonates, so you're probably not going to hear me say that often. But if this whole reading for this group resonates, then let it resonate. But I always going to do it in sections because I'm always taking in different directions because different. But this is for my empaths. You need to set boundaries. You need to stop letting these people hurt your feelings, right? And you need to stop letting these people use you. Set them boundaries. You can't get mad when they cross the boundaries if you give them the goddamn key. I have the sniffles. This is so non-attractive. But you got to set up boundaries. Even if, and okay, going back to our meeting, you got to set boundaries with these spirits too. Because if you don't set boundaries, they're going to interfere like people do. And sometimes you may not want to deal with them. So you got to hit, hey, look. Sometimes you got to hit them with a, hey, look. Not today. Nah. What I saw that. Not, it's not salt, but, hit them with a, not today. Not today. With that all that. Not today. Hit him with a. Hit him with a Not today. Not today. If I have my salt, not today. Hit him with a not today. Because sometimes that needs to be done. That needs to be done. Hit him with a not today. That way, your feelings and your energy isn't getting drained. Because empaths, you're prone to energy vampires, right? And the only way an energy vampire, just think about a real vampire. The only way a vampire can come to your house and you invite them in. Stop inviting these people in. Some people are users. And they will use you just because they know you're a good person. But let me tell you something. Let me give you a hard truth right here. Just because you're a good person, you're not prone. Just because you're a good person, that doesn't mean you're exempt for the bad stuff that happened to you. Just because you're a good person. They don't care if you're a good person. They don't care if you do more for them. You can give somebody the shirt, the shoes, the pants, the underwear off your back. If they decide that you're disposable, guess what? None of that won't mean anything. And look at you left out in the cold or in the heat because you gave them everything and they didn't give you anything. Now, there are times where, people can't give back, and that's fine, but, there's a spirit of, there's this law called the law of reciprocity. I don't know if I butchered that, but learn it. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Okay? I didn't want to go in, but I told myself it's going to be short. I just got off work. What's the message? Ooh. Spirit, direct me. Lay down. Okay, so this is a whole totally different message. I can get that. I can buy with this. So some of y'all might be getting a job. Okay, so a part of this change is some of y'all may be and again, like I said, this might be one of those where everything resonates. That's cool. So I might just hit the nail on some of their heads. Not. But some of y'all may be attached to your job because y'all built relationships with the people, right? Or attached to the certain field because you built relationships with the people, right? But you gotta go with the money behind. And I feel like God knew these people wasn't good for you. Now he about to put you in another place where you're making more money and you're happier, but you don't want to do that because you have these attachments to people. But no, you gotta learn when people are doing you dirty, and you gotta learn when people are doing you dirty. And sometimes I talk fast and I talk slow. It's almost like a whole musical. You gotta learn when some people are doing you dirty, and when it's time to leave, when it's time to go. Peace out. Ooh, peace out. Ooh, peace out. Ooh. I also feel like this is for most of y'all, all y'all. Work on your heart chakras. Work on your heart chakras. this. If you don't know what it is, look it up. On your heart chakras. Some of y'all need to work on your root chakras too. I feel like your root and your heart are connected. Well, they all connected, but it's something about the root and like the root. You don't feel safe around people. You don't feel safe. And you rather you don't feel safe around people, right? And the group of people that you knew, that you already know them. So when it comes to new people, it's like you gotta do this again. I'd rather stick with the old people, the good, the bad, and all that stuff, right? Nah. When it's time for you to move, okay? I feel like y'all about to come to some money if y'all allow yourselves to be moved. Y'all will come to some money if y'all allowed yourselves to be moved, okay? But that's all I have for my group 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, this is for my last group. Group number 3. Ooh, this is not attractive. Okay. So y'all might be hungry. Y'all probably eating while y'all watching this now. I'm not saying that on camera until I play. Some of y'all know how to balance. Some of y'all know how to balance that masculine with that feminine, that fire with that water. Ooh, I like this. I don't know who I'm talking to, but some of y'all know how to keep that balance, right? Y'all know how to balance structure and emotions. It's almost like you'll be a great for HR because you can relate to people, but you also know how to be firm in what you do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna show you the card. When I first saw this card, I thought she was bald. It took me a minute to realize that this part was her hair. You know, I might got big foreheads. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, have a good sense of balance. And again, I'm not a pull the rabbit out the hat type of person. If it comes, it comes. And this feels like a straightforward message for me. I feel like you guys will do great at astrology if you don't practice it already. That might just be cold. No, I'm not gonna say might. Y'all some cold. Y'all are cold. Ooh, I like this, pal. Y'all giving me. You don't get the shit done. You don't get the shit done. You gonna get the shit done. Like y'all real cold with it too. And this is for like, if you a man with that feminine energy, oh, you got a good little balance to you. And if you a woman with that big boss energy like that, I'm not gonna say women can be big bosses. If you're a woman with that, you know, a soft woman, but you could get what you want, you cold. You cold. This is a very, this is giving me, yeah, I don't know if y'all watch Steven Universe, but Garnet with Ruby and Sapphire. Because I just got cold all of a sudden. But I want to be hot. Suddenly hot. Ooh. I feel like y'all are like the perfect balance, right? And this ain't no straight up message. This is a reminder to tell you that you are. I actually got another card, and I was trying to see something right quick, which confirmed what I was just saying. I'm not going to read no further into this. I'm not putting a rabbit out of the hat. Cause if y'all pick this one, this is for y'all, and y'all don't need no reading. Y'all just need a reminder. Y'all don't need no message. Y'all just need a reminder. It might have a message in these, but y'all don't need no message right now. I just need a reminder that you are that big. I feel like as a reader, not everybody that comes to you has a problem. They just need a reminder. They just need like, girl, you are tripping. Okay, so what's the message? I think you just gotta believe in that. That's it. You gotta believe that you are that girl. You are that guy. You just gotta believe in that, right? Cause you have pure intentions when it comes to how you move. You have pure intentions, right? So you never. It's great when you have a logical mind and a creative mind. Cause when your mind, when you're logical and creative, because when you have that concrete evidence, you have creativity. You can create different outcomes, right? And you can make it happen, right? So it's not like your intentions is always pure. You come from a good place. You come from a heart-centered place, and you know how to make stuff happen, right? Because at the end of the day, you just want what's good for everybody, right? You are a just person. Just person. Okay? So, I feel so bad because y'all's about to be short. Y'all's about to be short. This is really giving me like somebody who's a mediator though. Who can see the sides, both sides to you can see both sides of it. You really see both sides of the situation and have an outcome. Now, people might be out. You know what? Let me shut up because they tell me to be quiet. And just give these people a message. Oh, we're going to have this one pile that's shorter than the other. And I told myself, oh, that's why, because I told myself I was going to do an hour. So I'm just going to. Cool. Okay. What else we got? I feel like okay, so if there's a message right here, I feel like you guys need a reminder because you are coming out of a bad place, whether it's a mental place, but this is your this is not even a message. This is your reminder, your confirmation that you are that. You are a good person. You was never a bad person. You were a good person. You're a great person, right? So, with anything, spirits literally welcome you back. Like about time. Be wary of listening to what other people say because they don't got it. They ain't no balanced person. They come from ego. You don't. Y'all so ooh. Ooh. Stop it. Okay. Oh, listen, take notes. Yeah. Be careful. Be careful not to let your ego get in the way, though. Right? Because you get smacked. You seen how he did to that rapper, the baby? He had an ego, and the quicker they climb, the harder they fall. So, Spirit also, there's a message here saying that you need to listen to nonverbal interactions, right? So don't pay attention to what they say. Pay attention to what they don't say. Pay attention to their body language. Pay attention to their facial expressions. Pay attention to how people move towards with other people, not just with yourself. Because just because they haven't directly did it to you, that doesn't mean they're not doing it indirectly to you, to other people, because, you know, we're all connected. So you see how they move with other people. See how certain people move. Pay attention to that. And listen to your spirit. Okay? I feel like y'all need to take data. I feel like y'all very analytical. Strategic. Ooh. If y'all plan on getting somebody back, y'all done thought out a good little plan. You know, I'm all about the revenge plots and whatnot. But as long as it's not premeditated. As long as it's not premeditated. Okay, cool. Alright, this is the last one. Okay, that one is specifically for me. So I'm gonna put that one back. If it pops up for y'all, yeah, I'm gonna put it back. But that one specifically was for me. Because Spirit knows. If it pops back out, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say. Okay. I'm gonna talk about this one more time. That's not cute. And I always have a short pal too, so. With that further ado, I'm not a pull a rabbit out of a hat type of person. Meaning I'm not gonna make messages come. So honestly, this whole thing was just walking your truth, walking your power. I hate that word. That's saying, walk in your light. Own the room. You deserve to be in the spot. You deserve to be where you're at, right? If you get placed in a leadership position, try your best not to have, what's that word? Damn it, what's that word? It's not survivor skill. It's something else. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You deserve to be there, right? Damn it, what's that word? It's when you feel like when you are you look, you gonna learn the terminology. It's when you feel like you didn't earn it, but you did earn it, right? Spirit, what's the word? You know the word. It's on the tip of my tongue too. It's not survivor skill. Yeah, I'm about to sit here and think about this word, and it's gonna bother me. It's something imitator. Oh, it's going to bother me that I don't know this word. You deserve to have a seat at the table, and it's gonna come. And if I just randomly blurt it out, it's gonna come. And you gotta own it. You gotta own it. You deserve to sit at the throne. You deserve. Oh my God, it's gonna bother me that I don't know the word. All right. Sometimes you just gotta come back to it. You gotta come back to it. So. Well, anyway, you gotta own the room. You gotta own it. You gotta own that spot. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can always learn. You two are my best friend. Out. But straightforward. You deserve everything that comes your way. You got confidence and success. And you gotta feel that way too. I said this was gonna be an hour. Alright, so with that being said, and I feel like it's rushed y'all, but I really didn't. Y'all really didn't have much to talk about. Like I said, this was just a reminder. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And many blessings to you all. All right.